I think I have a swarm out here. Good old swarm commander. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. I think this video we're going to do a swarm trap update. We're going to go see how the lemongrass oil and the swarm commander traps are doing. Then we're going to go over here and look at the other abandoned house swarm that I caught. Go see if the swarm is still there. I'm going to come back here later tonight and move them back to the house. We're about, I think, what was it, 3.2, 3.8 miles from the house, so the whole moving bees more than 3 miles and less than 3 feet, we're going to give that a try. It'll be interesting if these bees reorientate to the bee yard there at the house, or if they're going to want to come back out here. And look at this, July 24th, and we still have sweet yellow clover blooming. And 200 yards down the road, look what else I find. Goldenrod. July 24th. Goldenrod's blooming. Alright, so it looks like they're still out here. And this house has been abandoned for a minute. Old abandoned house. I'll probably fall in a hole walking around too much around here. Yep, I'll have to come back here later tonight and snag these girls home, or snag these girls up and take them home. Alright, and it looks like I might have a catch on the swarm commander box. I'm seeing a little bit of activity in the entrance. So, hey, they say a swarm in July isn't worth a fly, but hey, free bees are free bees, and I'll take them. And there's not much activity on the lemongrass oil box, so I'm gonna do what somebody else had suggested, and when I remove my other box that has bees in it and take them home, I'm gonna take this box and I'm gonna hang it over there where my swarm commander box is, and I'm gonna rebait it, and then I'm gonna return with my swarm commander box, and I'm gonna hang it in this tree right here and see what happens then.
Alright, so we're going to start with the swarm commander box. And I'm just going to transfer the swarm that's in here into this other swarm box for now. But curious what we caught here. It's always like Christmas when you catch a new swarm of bees. It's always exciting to get in here and see what you got. Alright, this looks like a pretty small swarm. My swarm season hasn't been that great this year, but that's alright. I have more bees than I know what to do with right now. What is this?
It's a really small swarm of bees. There's brood in there. There's the queen. Right there. Cool. As small as this colony looks, I might find a frame of hatching brood and put in here later on. Probably not on video, but means it's basically the beginning of August already, so need to get this hive built up before winter. That's just a small frame of bees, ain't it?
Now I got a spider down here feasting on some bees. Look at that. Even had a bee already wrapped up in its web. Freaking spider. Get out of here. It's a really small swarm of bees. That is crazy. So, yeah, these girls definitely need some help. I'm going to give them some brood, like I said. I'm going to start feeding them. Hopefully get these girls built up for winter.
Alright, so this is the swarm trap I had on the abandoned house. And it's a mess. I guess I wasn't paying attention when I put my frames in there. As you can see, they're all crooked, and the bees have cross-combed and made a mess. So I might blow through this video. Probably won't be much narrating, but I'm gonna try to remove these bees and put them in this tin frame over here. I don't know how much of that comb I'm gonna be able to save, or exactly what's going on inside there, but we're gonna find out. So
let's get started.
All right, the big question, which one works better? The lemongrass oil or the Swarm Commander? My personal opinion, I think they both work great. I caught 4 swarms last year. Remind you, it is now April 11th of 2022. It took me a while to get this video out, technical difficulties and such. But anyway, I caught 4 swarms, 2 of which were in boxes that weren't initially in my experiment. So they both had a mixture of both of these. Now out of the 2 boxes in my little experiment, the only one that caught a swarm last year was the one I baited with the Swarm Commander. But you know, like I said, I think they both work great. The other swarm I caught was right here in the yard, and very small. It didn't make it, but I was able to overwinter 2 of the swarms I caught last year. They're right behind me here. I stacked them on top of each other and used a double screen board. That way they could share each other's heat throughout the winter. But I think the best thing that you could probably use for catching swarms is this stuff right here. Old drawn out brood comb. If you can get yourself a hold of a frame or 2 of this stuff to put in your swarm trap, I think you'll be highly successful. Now, if you don't have any old drawn brood comb like this, maybe find a bee club close to you, talk to some local beekeepers, and they might give you one of their old frames to use in your swarm traps. Alright, so I hope this video helped you out. Like I said, you be the judge. Which one worked better? My swarm season last year was kind of a fail. Like I said, I only caught 4 swarms, so you be the judge. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment. Feel free to leave a question, and I'll try to answer it the best I can. And until I get the next video out, we'll see you later.